My friends, eggs can be one of the most powerful health foods on this planet, but only when they're eaten the right way. And here's the problem. Millions of people, every single day, are unknowingly making 7 dangerous mistakes that quietly damage their heart, their digestion, their hormones, and even their energy. And the scariest part, most people have no idea they're doing it. So today, I'm going to show you the truth, the mistakes to avoid, what to fix, and how to eat eggs in a way that helps your body heal, grow stronger, and truly thrive. I want to take a deeper look at something incredibly simple, yet dangerously overlooked, something millions of people do every single morning without realizing the hidden impact it has on their health, and that is how they cook their eggs. This may sound small, but trust me, it makes a massive difference. Because the very first mistake most people make is overcooking their eggs. And I want you to understand why this matters, what it does inside your body, and how one small change can completely transform how you digest and absorb one of the most nutrient-dense foods on Earth. Let me be clear. I love eggs. They're loaded with vitamins, minerals, high-quality protein, healthy fats, and powerful antioxidants. They support brain health, muscle strength, hormone balance, and energy. But here's the truth most people never hear. The way you cook an egg can make it healing or harmful. Overcooking isn't just about taste or texture. It's about what happens at the molecular level. When eggs are exposed to high heat for too long, the proteins, especially in the whites, undergo a process called denaturation. Now, denaturation itself isn't the enemy. It's what allows eggs to cook. But when the heat becomes excessive, those proteins become stiff, rubbery, and extremely difficult for your stomach to break down. This puts unnecessary stress on your digestive system. Many people who say eggs don't sit well with them aren't reacting to the egg. They're reacting to overcooked proteins. When proteins bind too tightly, your stomach acid has to work overtime just to break them apart. And the damage doesn't stop there. High heat also damages the fats in eggs. Egg yolks contain healthy fats, including omega-3s when you choose quality eggs. But excessive heat oxidizes those fats, turning something that once supported your brain, arteries, and nervous system into compounds that fuel inflammation. Oxidized fats are linked to cellular damage, arterial stress, and metabolic inflammation. Definitely not how you want to start your morning. Then there's cholesterol. Yes, egg yolks contain dietary cholesterol, but here's what most people don't know. Cholesterol, in its natural state, is not the enemy. Your body uses it to build hormones, strengthen cell membranes, and support brain function. The danger comes when cholesterol is exposed to extreme heat, fried until browned, crispy, or dried out. That's when it becomes oxidized cholesterol, the form associated with plaque buildup and arterial stiffness. This damage doesn't come from the egg. It comes from the way it's cooked. So, when I say avoid overcooking, I'm not talking about flavor. I'm talking about protecting the nutrients your body depends on. Think of food like medicine. You wouldn't destroy medicine before taking it. You want those nutrients intact, alive, and ready to support your health. And your eyes can tell you when things go wrong. When egg whites turn rubbery or crispy, they're overcooked. When the yolk turns chalky and crumbly, those beneficial fats are breaking down. When you see brown edges, oxidation is happening right in front of you. This is why cultures known for longevity favor gentle cooking, poaching, soft boiling, low heat scrambling. These methods protect fragile nutrients like vitamins A, D, E, K2, choline, lutein, zeaxanthin, and omega-3s. Your body feels the difference. When eggs are gently cooked, digestion becomes effortless. Proteins stay soft. Fats remain supportive. Antioxidants stay active. Blood sugar stays balanced. You feel full longer because your body can actually use what you're eating. And remember, your body is constantly fighting inflammation from stress, environment, lack of sleep, and food. Every time you choose gentle cooking, you give your body a daily advantage. That's a gift. So what's the best way to prepare eggs? Keep it simple. Soft-boiled eggs preserve nutrients and reduce oxidation. Poached eggs are clean and toxin-free. Lightly scrambled eggs cooked low and slow protect proteins and fats. Sunny, side-up, or over-easy eggs are fine. Just avoid browning. Let the yolk stay runny. That's where the nutrition lives. Most people were never taught this. They cook eggs in a rush, crank up the heat, dry them out, and unknowingly turn a superfood into a nutrient-depleted meal. My friends, health comes down to daily choices. Protect your proteins, protect your fats, protect your nutrients. Protect your body, be gentle with your food, and your food will be gentle with you. Your body is a healing machine. Give it the right tools. Listen to what it's telling you. Now, let's talk about another major mistake, one most people make without realizing it. The oils used to cook eggs. This one quietly damages health every single day. If you're using vegetable oil, soybean oil, corn oil, canola oil, sunflower oil, safflower oil, or margarine, you are unknowingly creating inflammation every time you cook. When these oils are heated, they oxidize and become toxic. Once that happens, you're no longer nourishing your body, you're stressing it. Inflammation is at the root of joint pain, digestive problems, brain fog, fatigue, heart disease, insulin resistance, weight gain, and accelerated aging. These oils are overloaded with omega-6 fats. Omega-6 isn't bad, but in excess, especially when heated, it becomes destructive. Imagine starting your day frying eggs in these oils. You're placing stress on your liver, arteries, digestion, immune system before the day even begins. And many people think they're being healthy because they were told to avoid butter, but the truth is simple. Natural fats were never the problem. Processed oils are. When eggs absorb oxidized oils, your body digests damaged fats bound to proteins, triggering inflammation and oxidative stress. That heavy, sluggish feeling after breakfast, it's not the egg, it's the oil. Your arteries are extremely sensitive to oxidized fats. Over time, irritation becomes inflammation, and inflammation becomes stiffness. A simple breakfast choice slowly turns into a long-term health issue. Energy matters too. Your mitochondria, your energy factories, run best on clean fats. Toxic oils sabotage them. That's why people feel tired or foggy after eating fried eggs with cheap oils. So what should you use? Stable, natural fats your body recognizes. Extra virgin olive oil for low heat. Avocado oil for higher heat. Grass-fed butter or ghee for nourishment and flavor. Or no oil at all. Poaching, soft boiling, steaming. When you switch oils, digestion improves, energy stabilizes, inflammation drops, nutrient absorption improves. Fat-soluble vitamins like A, D, E, and K are absorbed efficiently. Your body responds immediately. Your body is always communicating. Heaviness, fatigue, bloating, those are messages. Oils can heal or harm. Choose wisely. Now, let's talk about something most people never consider. Egg sensitivity, especially to egg whites. Eggs are nutritious, but not every body responds the same way. Your gut health determines tolerance. Egg whites contain proteins that can be difficult to break down. When they pass undigested, the immune system reacts. Symptoms appear: fatigue, bloating, sinus congestion, headaches, skin irritation, brain fog. These aren't random. They're signals. The yolk, however, is usually well tolerated. Many people feel amazing eating yolks alone. One solution: separate them. Another: improve egg quality. Pasture-raised eggs matter, and sometimes it's not the egg, it's the gut. Heal the gut, and tolerance improves. Listen to your body, experiment, observe patterns. The body never lies. Food sensitivities aren't failures, they're guidance. Work with your body, not against it. And finally, understand this: eggs were never meant to be eaten alone. Pair them with vegetables. Fiber balances digestion, stabilizes blood sugar, feeds the gut, and reduces inflammation. Eggs provide protein and fats, but no fiber. Vegetables complete the meal: spinach, mushrooms, peppers, onions, broccoli, zucchini. These transform eggs into a healing formula. Vegetables support liver detox, gut health, antioxidant defense, and energy. They slow digestion, prevent crashes, and keep you satisfied longer. Eggs with vegetables create harmony. Energy stays stable. Digestion becomes smooth. Inflammation drops. This is how food becomes medicine. So next time you cook eggs, ask yourself, what can I add to bring balance? Because your body thrives on synergy, and every meal is a chance to heal. My friends, there is another critical truth about eggs that almost no one talks about, and it explains why so many people feel tired, bloated, congested, or inflamed after breakfast without knowing. Why? Egg sensitivity. Eggs are one of nature's most nutritious foods, but that doesn't mean every body handles them the same way. And in most cases, the issue isn't the egg as a whole, it's the egg white. Egg whites contain powerful proteins that can be difficult to fully break down, especially when the gut lining is irritated or inflamed. When those proteins aren't digested properly, they slip through the gut barrier and trigger an immune response. And when the immune system reacts, symptoms follow: feeling foggy or drained after breakfast, bloating or gas within an hour, sinus pressure or mucus buildup, skin itching or mild rashes, head pressure, a sudden drop in energy mid-morning. These are not coincidences, these are signals. The body is communicating that something isn't being tolerated well, and for many people, the egg white is the trigger. Here's what most people don't realize: the yolk is usually not the problem. In fact, the yolk is rich in nutrients the body loves: healthy fats, vitamins, choline, antioxidants. Many people who react to whole eggs feel calm, energized, and clear when they eat yolks alone. One simple strategy that helps thousands of people is separating the yolk from the white. You still get the nutrition without stressing your system. Quality matters too. Pasture-raised eggs contain cleaner fats, better nutrient profiles, and proteins that are easier on the body. Eggs from stressed, grain-fed chickens are far more likely to cause reactions. And sometimes the egg isn't the real issue at all. The gut is. When the gut lining is inflamed or weakened, foods that were once tolerated suddenly become problematic. Heal the gut, and tolerance often returns. That's why listening to your body is non-negotiable. Notice how you feel before and after eating. Pay attention to patterns. The body never lies. It only speaks quietly until we ignore it. Now, here's something extremely powerful that can completely change how eggs affect your digestion and energy. Eggs were never meant to be eaten alone. Eggs provide protein and healthy fats, but they contain zero fiber. Fiber is what stabilizes blood sugar, feeds gut bacteria, slows digestion, and prevents energy crashes. When eggs are eaten by themselves, digestion becomes unbalanced, blood sugar rises, then drops, hunger returns too quickly, energy fades, but the moment you add vegetables, everything changes. Spinach, mushrooms, onions, peppers, broccoli, zucchini. These foods bring fiber, antioxidants, minerals, and hydration. They slow digestion in a healthy way. They reduce inflammation. They stabilize blood sugar. Vegetables complete the meal. Eggs supply choline for the liver and brain. Vegetables supply antioxidants and phytonutrients eggs simply don't have. Together, they create balance. This is why eggs with vegetables feel completely different in the body. Digestion becomes smoother, energy stays steady, inflammation drops, cravings disappear, omelets with vegetables, eggs over leafy greens, soft, boiled eggs with a side of sautéed vegetables. These aren't just meals, they're healing combinations. So before you eat eggs, ask yourself one simple question: what can I add to bring this meal into balance? Because your body thrives on synergy, it heals through harmony, and when food is used with intention, it becomes powerful medicine. Small changes, daily choices, life-changing results.